new vlog. It's Sunday today. It's actually quite advanced in the day. It's 1 p.m. I went to a birthday last night in the mountains and we slept there. And then this morning woke up and I had breakfast there, and then we came home around noon. So I've just been back home and I wanted to show you a little bit like what I do on a Sunday. It's a very sunny Sunday today. It's beautiful. Because I didn't get much sleep and I'm feeling a little bit tired, I'm gonna get a few things done around the house so I can start the week fresh, and then just do a few things for myself that I want to do for myself, and maybe I'll do some social time later on. I feel quite dehydrated, so I am going to make some juice. I don't juice every week, but every once in a while I like juicing because it just makes me feel really good. So when I have time on Sunday and I don't have that many things to do, and I have some really yummy fruits and veggies, then I make some juice and my skin is thanking me later usually. So let's start juicing. I have some celery, oranges, carrots, ginger. Probably gonna do something like that. Celery juice. I do it pure and then the rest I mix it together. Has anyone of you tried celery juice before? Have you noticed any benefits? I used to do it every single day for a while, and it did feel amazing. It just requires a little bit of time and preparation and organization. Yeah, now I just do it more sporadically whenever celery's in season and we have it at the store. I'll buy some and make celery juice. But I had noticed really beautiful, really great benefits on my skin, and then digestion. I have a pretty good digestion, I think, but if that's something you're struggling with, then celery juice can definitely help with that. And if anyone of you are wondering what I'm wearing today, I'm wearing this pearl necklace from, I usually don't share what I wear, but because I get some questions in the comments, I thought I would share with you today what I'm wearing, super comfy. So I'm wearing this necklace from Brewing Label. This is a pearly one, which I really like. This t-shirt is the kind of oversized tee from, I think it's called the oversized tee by the Slow Label. And these shorts are from Miriam, the label. They're they're quite thick and they're all fluffy and comfy inside. I really like them. That's all I'm wearing today. So I'm gonna try and share more of what I wear. And also there are some links and codes in the descriptions always in my videos with most of the brands that I wear all the time. Actually, there's one thing I'm gonna do today, which is my kombucha. So it's right there, and I already emptied half of it, and I took some for the party last night. This one has lemon balm, ginger, and berries in it. So when you're done with the kombucha and fermenting process, you just empty it almost to the bottom. You just leave a little bit of liquid in so that there's still some liquid going on, so you leave some for the scobies. And then, well, you'll have more scobies. Scobies are these mushroom thingies that you see. This one just grew in a week. So these, they will grow every week, and when you have too many, you can either give them to friends and they can make their own kombucha, or you can throw it away. So I'm gonna empty some in jars and put them in the fridge. Also, when you do the kombucha, you can do 2 fermentations, so that once it will ferment in the big jar, it will just be sugar and black tea. and then you can ferment it like shortly a second time and infuse it with something. So like the other bottle, I have put berries and lemon balm in it and some ginger. These ones I'm going to put ginger and lemon. But you could really put anything you like. You could put mint, you could put like any types of fruit, oranges. You can really do a lot. Like even some people do it. You could even do it with like lavender or hibiscus, some types of like flowers, rosemary, any herbs, turmeric. And at this, if you want it to ferment a second time, you could also add a little bit of sweetener. Either it will just be the sweetener from the fruit, or you could add like a little bit of honey if you eat honey, or maple syrup. Yeah, like if you want to, you can do that as well. I do it sometimes if I want it to be a little sweet. Yeah. So now I'm gonna boil this. I put in the fridge and I can drink it whenever. And then this, I just left some liquid in the bottom. And in this, basically I'm gonna have to boil water and put sugar with it. And I'm gonna check how much. I'm not sure how many grams per liter, but quite a bit. And basically what's gonna happen, I make the tea and then I let it cool down a little bit, because if it's boiling it will like kill the living things in there, like probiotics and the SCOBY and all of that. So I let it cool down and then I'll put in there, and the fermentation process will occur usually around a week. It will depend how strong your SCOBY is, and then basically the SCOBY, which is the mushroom, it will eat up the sugar, so it won't be like that sweet of a drink. And that's why it will get this like fizziness. And also, if you do ferment it for too long and it tastes too much like vinegar, you could still keep it and use it as vinegar in your like salad dressings. You don't have to throw it away. And you can try like as it goes, maybe in the beginning, because sometimes the fermentation process will be really quick and it will get that vinegar taste like really quickly, and maybe you don't want that much. And sometimes you have to leave it for longer, so it will never taste exactly the same from week to week, but more or less you will have an idea of how the length of the fermentation will affect the taste of the kombucha. I made some celery juice and some carrot, ginger, and orange juice. And this is kombucha. And so I'm gonna make the tea for the kombucha now. I have these like Chinese black tea. Comes in this. I think that's from Taiwan. You don't need that. You can just use some like regular cheap black tea that you can like that has already like the little in like tea bags. That also works. You can buy like some actual real good tea. And if your kombucha is really strong, you could also mix like green tea and black tea. So it's like, yeah, half green tea and black tea kombucha, which is nice as well. I don't think I have any green tea right now, but I'm gonna use that one. The way I do it is I put the tea in a big pot. If you're trying to like grow your kombucha and it's still quite young, it's better to use white sugar, like processed white sugar, than like a more natural sweetener. I don't know if I've used brown sugar before, probably yes. But I wouldn't recommend it if you're just starting out. So, I have 1.5 liters. So I'm gonna put like a bit more than 100 grams. 150 probably. That looks like a good amount. And then hot water. my tea has cooled down, so now I'm going to put it in the jar and filter it so no dry tea falls in it. I just took a little bit of time planning my bullet journal for this week, and this is something that I love doing on Sundays. This is part of my Sunday routine, by the way. If you haven't seen my blog post about my Sunday routine, you should go check it out. It's up on my blog, which was created with Squarespace, which is the sponsor of today's video. Thank you very much for working with me on this. Squarespace is an online platform to create your own website or online store. I've been using Squarespace for over a year now, and I'm just really enjoying the process of it, and it's just very easy to use. I have all of my social media platforms on there, and I post some articles every now and then. If you've been thinking of creating your own website or online store, you can go to squarespace.com, and on that link you'll get a free trial to see if you like the program, if it fits what you're willing to share out with the world. And if you want to launch your website and get a discount, you can go to squarespace.com/chloe.chenorkian, and with that link you'll get 10% off your order of a domain or a website. On my blog I post articles and blog posts like the one I did about my Sunday routine, and planning is one ritual as part of my routine on Sundays usually, and it's just something that I really value on Sundays, because it is this time out of the week that I take to just like take a step back, have an overview of what my week's gonna look like, so I don't put too much in, and I still get the things that I need to be done. It just also allows me to start the week like knowing where I'm headed with an intention. It helps me not being anxious or stressed out about work, or at least less than if I just had to do something but it wasn't like put in my bullet journal. So it really gives me like an idea of sort of like the free time that I'll have, and when I'll be able to have some social time, when I'll be able to meet some friends or my family, when I'll be able to work out. So all of these things are super important to me, and I'm trying to make time for everything in my life, including time to do nothing and time alone. Oh my god, will it just stop? Always make noise when I film videos. Every freaking time. So I'm gonna put a link down in the description for both Squarespace and my blog, and if you have any questions, just let me know, leave them in the comments. I just packed some food, just made some hummus and brought some kombucha. I'm going for like a rooftop dinner party with friends, so I'm just bringing a few things to eat. And I feel like, should I bring a jacket? No, I think it's warm. It's been super warm today. I've been really social this weekend, but yeah, some weekends I'm more, some weekends are less. So I just came back from this dinner party. It was really nice. Just took a warm shower, and I was just doing some skincare. I like to do masks on Sunday, but I think I couldn't really be bothered to do a mask tonight and have to remove it and all that. So just like simple skincare. I'm finishing this serum from 100% Pure, which is the vitamin C one, which I really enjoyed. And then I use this night cream from Muti, I'm kind of like halfway through. I've been using both the day cream and the night cream lately. These have been my two morning and evening products. And then I have some oils that I use sometimes, and then I have eye cream. This one is from Oliveda, and I don't use it every day. I have to say I'm a bit lazy with it, but sometimes it feels nice. I mean, it feels nice every time, but I'm just lazy, I guess, sometimes. But it feels really good, and my eyes are really tired because I went to bed quite late yesterday. Okay, I'm gonna brush my teeth later because I'm still gonna make some tea and maybe have some chocolate. Also, I love this new PJ. I'm gonna show you more in a further video. But it's like, what material is this? This is 100% Tencel, but it feels like silk, and it's just so comfortable. And I love the details. There's the same on at the ankle. I think. Oh, and I've been using also some lip conditioner. My lips have been really dry. This is the one from NYX, which is called Bear With Me, and it's with hemp. And it has some really nice oils in it, and it looks like a gloss. It really is like a lip balm. So hydrating, I love it. Okay, tea time. I am very tired. I've been reading a few books lately, but I've not been reading much, so it takes me forever to finish the books. One that I started recently, and I think that the size of it is very good for me right now, is Awakening Loving Kindness by Pema Churden. I don't know how you say her name. It's a really nice small book about joy and love and meditation. That's a very lame summary, but I really like it. It feels like a meditation reading it, so it's very lovely and not complicated to read. And it's that kind of book that's like so tiny that you can put it in your pocket wherever you go. And I've been like out and about quite a bit lately, so it's been really nice to have it always with me, and you know, I could read it whenever I had it with me, whenever I was somewhere. So very nice. And I also have my journal, and I haven't been writing in my journal for a little bit, so I think I want to take some time now to do it, and then I'll go to sleep. And in my journal, I like to write things that have been happening, things. Sometimes I write to-do lists, sometimes I write intentions, sometimes I write my frustrations and doubts. So I haven't written in there since March 13th. And we are March 18th. No, 28th, sorry. So definitely some time. I have periods where I write every day, and then I just stop other times. I like to keep things memories as well. I've been experiencing a lot of things lately, and sometimes I like to look back at things, and I don't capture everything on video, so it is nice also to have my notebook.